Hi, welcome to Salesforce Textbook. In this session, we are going to discuss about page variations and audience assignment. What is page variations? Page variations allows us to create different versions of pages to different types of audiences. For example, if we want to create two different types of home pages, one for Indian customers and other for all other customers except Indian customers, then we have to create the page variations for specific audiences. Before going to page variations and audience assignment, we have to create two users. Here we are discussing about customer side. So create two customer users. In the previous sessions, we had already discussed about how to create customer user. So I have already created two users, Krishna and Johnson. For one user, Krishna, I gave the country field as India. And for other user, Johnson, leave the country field blank. It is helpful while creating page variations. To check the users, go to R. In quick find, enter users. Select users. Click on edit next to Krishna. For Krishna, we gave the country field as India. Now we will go to the second user, Johnson. Click on edit next to Johnson. For Johnson, we left the country field as blank. Now I have already logged into our site as the users Krishna and Johnson by using their username and password. Now we will check how they can see the home page before creating page variations. This is user Krishna. He can view the home page like this. This is user Johnson. Here both users can see the same home page before creating page variations. Now we will create page variation and see the difference. To create page variations, go to setup. In quick find, enter digital experiences. Click on all sites. Click on builder next to our site. Here we have selected home page. Click on this gear icon. Here we can see the home page properties and page variations. Click on page variations. We can add page variation to any page in our site. Now I want to create page variation to Indian customers and I want to do only slight changes to the new home page. So I am cloning the default home page. To clone the default home page, click on this drop down. Click on duplicate. Home page is cloned. Now we want to rename this home page. To rename this page, click on this drop down. Click on rename. Rename it to India Home. Click on save. Now we have two page variations. One is default home, second one is Indian home. To check these page variations, click on this drop down. Here we have two page variations, home and Indian home. Click on home. This is the default home page. Now select Indian home. This is the Indian home page. Now I want to do some modifications to this page. Welcome to Ursa Major Solar India branch. We can do any modifications. I want to do only small modification to see the difference. Now we have two different pages. Now we will create audiences consist of users living in India. Because our use case is only the users from India can see the Indian homepage and all other customers can see the default homepage. To create the audiences, click on this gear icon, click on manage audience, click on new audience, give the audience name. We can give any name. I am giving Indian customers. In audience criteria, we can select anything. I am selecting all conditions are met. In criteria type, depending upon our requirement, we can select location, permission, profile, record, and user. Here, we are creating audience based on user country. So select user, select country, equals India. Click on save. Click on done. Now we have created an audience consists of members living in India. Now we have to assign this audience to Indian homepage. To assign the audience to Indian homepage, click on this drop down. Click on assign under audience. Select the audience Indian customers. Click on assign. Click on done. Here we have assigned the audience to Indian homepage. This is the Indian homepage. This page is visible only to the Indian customers. Click on publish. Click on publish. Whenever we have done any changes, we have to publish our site. Then only the users can see those changes. Now let's see what our portal users Krishna and Johnson can see when they log in into our portal. This is user Krishna. Refresh this page. He can see the Indian home page. This is the Indian home page. Now go to Johnson. This is Johnson. Refresh this page. He can see the default home page. Because for Johnson, we left the country field blank. If we log in as system admin, then also we can see the default homepage like this. For system admin at user level, if we want to change the country to India, then he can see the Indian specific homepage. Everyone who has the access to portal sees the default homepage except Krishna. If we want to create another audience and page variation for customers in USA, at that point, everyone will see the default home page except the people who have been assigned to India and USA page variations. This is how we can see the different page variations to different audiences. In the next session, we will discuss about component level audience targeting and branding set. These are the references. Please go through those references. Please subscribe to Salesforce Textbook. Thank you.